let's take a look at what's in our bag. It's not a lot. It's 2 strips of paper. The colors should match your Hogwarts house, and your Hogwarts house crest. For this project, you will need a pair of scissors and a glue stick. The first thing we are going to do is take each of your strips of paper, fold them in half, and cut them in half. So now I have 2 black and 2 yellow pieces of paper. I will need my glue stick for this next part. Oh, there we go, it was glued shut. So we are going to take our papers and glue them at to make a right angle, 45-degree angle. So I like to just think about lining the edge up with this edge of the paper. That should be right about the right angle. So it doesn't matter what color you start with. You could start with either of your colors. I just happen to be starting on black. So I'm going to apply some glue there to the edge and carefully and precisely glue my paper down. Alrighty, looks pretty good to me. Maybe a little off. I will adjust it while my glue is still adjustable. Okay, there we go. Now I can glue my other strips of paper down. So we want to glue them so that your first color and your second color run parallel, directly against each other like this. So let's get that one down first. Whoops. Just a little glue there. And lining it up with this edge. And nice, oops, nice and parallel. All right, that looks pretty good to me. And we are going to do the same thing, but on the other side. So gluing our paper so that these 2 strips line up with each other. Little dollop of glue. Press it down, make sure it's got a nice connection there. All right, so that's our starting place. Now we're ready to start braiding our paper. So we are going to take the top strip, doesn't matter what side you start on, our top strip, and we are going to fold it so that it is lined up against the strips on the other side. And you want to keep your line kind of even on this side the best you can, so that it makes you'll see as we get along, but this is going to be the edge of our bookmark. So it's nice and parallel. Now we have 3 strips on one side and 1 on the other. Now we take the top from the side with 3 strips, we crease it over to run parallel the exact same way. And we're going to continue to do that until we don't have any more paper to braid. So now that this is all braided down, there's a couple ways I could end this. I could just glue the little black flaps down here and leave the little tail at the end of my bookmark, which would look nice, or I could trim those off. So let me glue this down. I'll show you what both options look like. So that's what it looks like with our little tail there. Or we could trim them with our scissors at the edge of the black. That looks nice too. Now sometimes, depending on what your paper looks like, it can end in a point as well. You didn't do anything wrong. That just depends on how your folds went. So either options look fantastic. Now I'm ready to attach my Hufflepuff crest. I'm going to go ahead and color this in and cut it out. Now that my logo's colored and cut, I can attach it to my bookmark, and you can attach this wherever you want. Either side, upside down. That looks pretty nice. Or we could flip it over here. I think I'm going to glue mine on right on this side. Just a little bit on the bottom since it's going to hang over. Make sure you put your cap back on your glue stick. And there is the completed bookmark, my little Hufflepuff bookmark. And you can stick it in any of your favorite books. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us this Harry Potter month. This is our final craft. Stay tuned. Next month we have a special crime-solving detective private eye month. That's going to be super fun. You can pick up your first clue package on Monday.